Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Double Cleanse podcast, a podcast about the influencer and beauty space in general. My name's James Welsh. I am a skincare enthusiast and influencer of 10 years.
Yeah, and I'm Robert Welsh, professional makeup artist and also influencer.
Listen, so if you don't know, which you probably don't know our personal details, but we're not from London. We're just having a conversation before we started filming about the hotel.
Because we film here.
Because we film in London. The Big Schmoke. No, what do they call London?
Yeah, the Big Schmoke.
No, that's New York, no?
No, that's a Big Apple.
Oh, okay. Why smoke?
Because it's
smoky.
Gross. No. That was a link back to our other podcast. I'm not calling London gross.
Go check it out. Check out the TripAdvisor ratings. So we always obviously have to stay in a hotel. And I was just saying how the beds were too comfortable. We're of an age where I feel like my body would be better off if I slept on a plank of wood.
A plank of wood on the floor. A few needles in the back.
Yeah, just in case. But then you said, do you ever wake up randomly in the middle of the night and worry about stuff?
Yeah.
There's two things I randomly do in the middle of the night.
I think we're going to say completely different, so go ahead.
Okay, so one thing I do is I get up and shop. So I will get up, I will go to the toilet, usually around 2 a.m, and I'll buy something. And then the next morning, I'm like, what?
Bulk butter.
But that blue toilet roll that I used to get in the first day of school.
Yeah.
Do you remember? I got a headache. Wet this bit of toilet roll and put it on your head.
Sit there for 5 minutes.
Ooh, you're
so
fine. And then the other one I do is have just these crises about how my job's not real.
Okay, so we're on completely different levels.
Oh, okay. I just had these random thoughts that I'm like, I just go crazy, and I'm like, oh my god, my job is everyone's playing pretend. It's not real. Like what? Like this?
Yeah.
Like
it's like you're The Sims.
Yeah, and then I go back to bed. What were you gonna say? You worry about space.
No, I mean I do in general, but last night, so when I'm not at home, I will wake up and I'll think of, so I'll go to the toilet, whatever, and then I'll be like, oh my god, I have to walk back to my bed.
And you worry about
what?
That.
No, what if there's an invisible person in the room? Like ghosts and things like that. But last night, for some reason, the concept of invisible people really got to me. I don't think there's invisible people walking around. Why did you think
we were going to say the same thing when that's what?
No, I didn't. I was like, we're going to
okay.
say completely different things because I thought I was like, oh, you're going to say you worry about your job and all this kind of stuff.
Okay,
and like invisible people. But do you not think like if you're in a strange room, you get up and you look in the corner of your room and like, I swear, I just saw an outline of a person.
Yeah, I don't do that, especially when you say an old hotel. It could be anyone or anything.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And Robert somehow booked me into a conjoining room, so anyone could be walking into my room.
Not with me.
One thing I do though is check the local Facebook group just to see, literally before bed, just to see if anybody's reported like a murder or a burglary in the area.
Just so I have my wits
about. No, in my local. I was like back home. No. Just like back home, just in case, and then I can go to sleep. But it's becoming a bit of a habit.
No, what you do it before you get into bed at home?
At home, just when I'm like, like I want to sleep now, and like let me check the Facebook group just in case someone's reported.
And
something.
has anyone ever reported a
No,
murder?
it's always
or
like, thank you to the kind men who helped me with my shopping last week. It's like you don't have to announce
village
things. Village things.
Okay, so what made you worry about that?
You just never know. I watch too much true crime. I watch too much things. So I always think something's going on.
Invisible men.
There will be invisible men in your room breaking in. Okay, well I'm glad we got that.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah, thank you for that talk. Usually we do this thing where we talk about fact or fiction, something an influencer has done, because the influencer world is crazy.
It's wild.
And some influencers do the weirdest, often most annoying
influencers do the darndest things.
But I want to ask you something, because Robert actually lived in America for a fair bit.
Yeah.
How many years?
2 years altogether.
Oh, was that it? It felt like longer.
I know.
Oh my God. Okay. So this TikTok came up that went viral about an American woman who's moved to the UK.
Oh God.
And she was talking about how she was shopping, right? In retail. It wasn't like restaurants or anything like that. And that's important to preface.
She was, so I was just nodding about.
I think she was like in Westfield or something. She was shopping retail. It wasn't like,
right.
What's it called? Culinary.
She wasn't having a service.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
And she was saying how she walked into a shop, no one greeted her, and they basically didn't give her any customer service. And one thing she did say was that people were on their phone, which you don't do in retail.
Working,
right?
yeah, that's
kind of weird.
Guys. Come on now.
But I was looking at the comments and I was like, that doesn't sound awful to me. And the comments were saying basically, in the UK, like, we'll ask if we want help.
Yeah.
And then a lot of people
unless you're going to Lush. Then they're going to try and give you a bar.
So I worked for Lush, and we had a target of how many people we had to make physical contact.
How many elbows you can moisturize.
Yeah, how many? But then you do things like, oh, you're on bubble duty today, and that would be you standing in the shop window, pouring the water into different jugs and making the bubble bath. Making the bubble bath bubble up, and you just be smiling at people pouring water into jugs. Yeah, that's quite nice though.
Could be worse.
Yeah, it was all right. But American customer service.
Yeah.
Tell us the difference, because you worked.
So
in it
I
and lived
specifically
it.
worked for Disney, so it was cheese on cheese on cheese. But even saying that, going out and shopping in general, so much so, it was so nice. But to a point when I moved back to England, I would walk into a shop and be like, "Hey, everyone," and no one would even look at me. Yeah. Like, hi, like you just walk into a shop and say hi really, really loud. That's what I did, because I was used to people be like, hi, welcome in. They welcome you in, and they tell you what deals they have on that day, which is sometimes really good. And it's not pushy and overwhelming.
Yeah.
It's like, then let us know if you need any help, done.
Okay.
Welcome in, here's the deals. Let us know if you need help, done. Great.
I will say, when I came to visit you, and when I have been to like LA especially, I found the customer service very forced and very fake and very like, especially when you actually look at their face and they're like, "Hey, how you doing?"
Maybe
today?"
that's just,
It's like,
maybe that's
there's
just
no,
LA.
yeah, they have no facial expression whatsoever. But I think that's true, right? Like in England, if you want customer service, you like ask for it.
Well, I mean, we've both worked in retail. If people walk in, like if the customer's at camera, I'll be like,
Oh, well, actually, when I used to work for Top Man, Oxford Circus, rest in peace. Oh, no, is it still there? I don't know.
No.
Isn't it IKEA now?
Yeah,
Space
yeah.
NK.
Space NK.
I used to be put at the front of the store with a big information sign around my neck.
No.
And people just always be like, how do I get out? And I'd be like, over there. So I was very much customer service.
Yeah. I do think though, however, the art of good customer service is dying out. And as somebody who worked in customer service on multiple levels, I do expect good customer service.
If your staff are on their phone, absolutely not. Fire them. Somebody in the comments said something really funny. The best comment was like, if you want the best customer service, go to Zara. I have never been into a Zara where I felt comfortable.
Yeah,
ever.
every time I go into a Zara, I expect someone will spit on me.
I feel like I should apologize for being there.
Yeah. Sorry for coming in.
Sorry for giving you
Welcome
service.
in.
Yeah. I deserve that. Okay, so Robert, is there any product in particular you've been loving this week?
Funny you asked.
Okay,
So
it's
I
just-
don't know, a while back, I don't know if I told you about that Prada banana lip balm that I really was disappointed
Very
in.
disappointing. Didn't taste like banana.
Didn't taste
smell
like banana. I didn't even care what that lip balm did. I just wanted it to taste like banana.
It was just yellow.
I wanted it to be like foamy bananas, or like banana Laffy Taffy. I wanted it to be like medicine, child's antibiotics.
I used to pretend to be sick just so I could have that medicine.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
But it didn't. The Prada banana lip balm tasted like fragrance. It was like perfume.
It was yellow
awful.
and tasted like the other lip balm.
Yeah, it looks good though. I don't like lip oils. I'm getting so over lip oils. But there's some that I really like. I do wish every brand will stop releasing lip oils in exactly the same fucking colors.
Yeah.
This one from Amuse. AMUSE. This is their, I'm looking down at it, sorry for looking down. The banana PDRN, banana extract, they're the ingredients.
Banana, PDRN, banana. Oh, you were just reading the ingredient list.
It's called banana lip oil. It's just called banana lip oil.
Right.
But it is a lip oil, and listen, it's PDRN, but it's
Right.
from bananas.
So this is the thing.
I was
it's
going to
like-
say explain, because
Right.
it's not salmon sperm PDRN.
Yeah. So when all they're basically saying is like what PDRN is known for is like plumping and hydrating.
Yeah.
So people are using the word PDRN interchangeably.
But it's not
become
that.
like a descriptive word
Okay,
nowadays,
okay.
which they're going to have a lawsuit, like a potential lawsuit.
Right.
That no one's going to win.
Yeah.
Because it's like the collagen again. People
Okay.
say collagen and it's actually derived from plants and it's not collagen.
Right,
It's
right,
that kind of
right,
thing.
right.
So whenever I see PDRN, I take it just as it's a nice hydrating.
So it's not the
plumping
PDRN
product.
we think for skin products and all that kind of stuff. It's just like a plumping.
It may
something.
have similar effects.
Similar
yeah.
things. So that's it. It's banana extract and banana
we smell it?
flour.
You've been holding it for so
oh
long
my
and
God,
I just
smell
wanna
it. And there's a
smell it.
banana on the lid too. How cute is that?
It's so
If you just
watery.
think of the smell banana and that's it. And it is slightly yellow, but not so much so that when you put it on your lip, it is yellow. And they do a matcha version too, which is slightly green. So both color correcting colors for the lip. It kind of tones down redness a little bit. Banana.
Oh,
That's
my
all I
God.
ever wanted. That's all I've ever wanted.
I think the only cosmetic products that deserve to have such an artificial
Lip
scent to
products.
them. Lip products
Yeah.
and shampoos.
Yes. Yeah. And body butters.
Oh yeah, but that's a given.
Body
right?
butter.
Well, I don't know. Sometimes it just all ends up smelling like warm milk.
It depends. If it smells like that, then fine.
This is so nice. This is very artificial.
very
It's very
artificial.
foamy
It's
banana.
literally artificial banana.
Yeah.
And it is a good lip oil too. I'm just a bit over
Oh, so
lip
how does it work as a lip oil?
Yeah, fine. But it smells better.
So you bought it simply for the
I
smell?
bought it for the smell.
Okay, and it's a fine. Can I see the ingredients actually?
It's banana.
It's just banana.
It's
Crushed
banana
it's just-
PDRN.
Banana PDRM, banana extract, banana flour.
The thing I find
a
with
Korean brand?
Amuse is a Korean.
Yeah, so another popular Korean brand called Skin Food have also just launched a whole banana range.
Yeah, I saw their toner
I wonder
pads,
what's
right?
going on.
I nearly got them because like if they smell like banana,
They won't. They won't. No Skin Food are, other than their peachy stuff.
it's a
doesn't
good lip
smell.
oil. It is really nice. So the one thing I find with lip oil is I find they almost absorb quicker than a balm.
Yeah.
Even though it's an oil.
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense really.
I
But
mean-
I find you have to retouch up a lip oil more often than you would a lip balm.
I've just never used a lip oil that I was like, oh my God, this is so much better than all the other lip oils.
Yeah.
They're all fine.
They're
all fine.
They're all very regular.
Okay, so that was your regular pick of the week, not a favorite.
But I've really enjoyed it. I just
It's half
really enjoyed
finished, to be
yeah,
fair.
part of like makeup and stuff for me is all aspects of it. So the
Sensorial.
sensorial.
Yeah.
If it smells like banana, I don't care. Just put it on my face.
Yeah, no, I agree. I do like that pick. I feel like I've really brought the vibes.
Thank
down
you,
there.
James.
No, I really like that. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh, well done.
Well done.
Can we talk about how the word viral means absolutely
A
fucking
brand
nothing
can come out with a
anymore?
new product and be like, it's viral, and it's like it's not even out yet. So let's calm down.
Everything's
Let's
just
calm
like
down.
it's just like a selling word now. This Robert's viral socks.
My
on
viral
sale.
holy socks have gone
Yeah.
viral. It's like 20 people spoke about it.
Yeah.
And they're like, it's viral.
Yeah, it's more like a what's the word? Like a
Selling point.
Yeah,
Like
more-
a sales tactic.
yeah, more
to
like
get you
a
excited.
product description now.
It's fear of missing out. This has gone viral. Why don't you have it?
Yeah,
You
But
know?
it's just did we talk about this on the podcast the other day about the dry fruit that went viral? So out of all the things that people were like, this is going viral, it was like, this is a huge bag, like a warehouse-sized bag of freeze-dried fruit.
No one
It's like,
cares
no, it's
about dried
fucking
fruit.
not.
This viral sack of raisins. Just,
Like, it's not going. It's okay to just be like, oh, I really like this sack
yeah,
of
so they
raisins.
say, I like this product, or I like the idea of this product. You don't have to
Yeah.
be like viral.
If you're after
But
1,000 bits of dry fruit,
Exactly.
here
And
it
I
is.
feel like things only truly go viral from a few different brands. And then people like latch onto that formula or that kind of brand. And then like the viral something, here's our version of the viral something.
Yeah. Well, today we want to talk about some of the worst actual viral products. I've got a bit of like a looking back in history up to now kind of.
So
products to talk
1910.
about. We start all the way back in the 1600s.
The original Pond's
honey.
cream.
Yeah. Oats and honey. Should we talk? Should we just start? Let's start
Do
with
it.
skincare.
Do you tell me? Yeah.
I want to talk about Sea Breeze. Do you know Sea Breeze?
I know sea breeze. The astringent alcohol stripping skin.
Yeah. Tell me, riddle me this. How many of your products have a flammable warning on them? How many of your products say don't put next to fire in case
Maybe
they
a
fucking
few
explode?
setting sprays because they
Yeah.
have alcohol done up.
But I
that's it.
guess also it's because they're aerosols, right?
Yes,
most
yeah.
of them.
Pressure.
So Sea Breeze is like in a normal toner packaging. It's so alcohol heavy.
No one will remember. Is Sea Breeze still around?
Sea Breeze are still around.
Oh, I was going to say no one will
So,
remember Sea
yeah.
Breeze unless they were
So-
born in the 70s, 80s. Right?
90s too. Yeah. Our age would have used Sea Breeze in America.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
I guess our version was Clean and Clear.
Clean and Clear.
Yeah. So let me just tell you what Sea Breeze is if you don't know. It is an astringent toner. Now, astringents are known for being very alcohol heavy because the
Yeah.
idea behind them was that it meant to like rebalance your skin.
It was like,
after
get rid of
using
that
cleanser.
oily layer.
Yeah. Take everything away and dry yourself down. So this is, let me just read. I've done a little blurb.
Okay.
This is literally a decades-old American astringent that became truly iconic in the 80s and 90s, where
of
we were
adverts.
all burning our skin off. Didn't they have like a little song? Something like Sea Breeze,
Sea
burn
Breeze
your
your
fucking
face.
face off. Yeah, I can't remember what it was. Something like that. And these kind of astringent toners were always called refreshing.
Yeah, because it was like rubbing your face with menthol.
Yeah. Revitalizing.
Right.
And that's what you'd be like, oh my God, like I could feel my face closing up, like my pores
My
are
pores,
closing.
like, my skin is dead shiny and flat.
Yeah. Which is what we used to aim for, to be fair.
Yeah.
And you still find it nowadays. I mentioned alcohol. Alcohol isn't always bad. You have your different types of alcohol in skincare, and even denatured alcohol denon isn't bad. It mostly evaporates.
Yes.
And I actually look for it in certain products because it helps ingredients penetrate the skin better. Most of it's going to just go off into the air.
Yeah.
It's not a huge issue. In this product, it is absolutely an issue. It is
Riddled
horrible.
with alcohol.
Riddled with alcohol. It's going to dry you down. And I think a lot of people think if you have oily skin, this is what you should be doing.
This is the thing, and I think that's something we were taught way back when. If you have oily skin, dry it out. If you have dry skin, overhydrate.
Right.
And there's a middle ground.
The best thing I ever did for my skin was ignoring my skin type.
Right? And just
Completely.
letting your skin do what it needs to
do.
Yeah.
So you have this really drying alcohol, which can be irritating for a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know, even if you have oily skin, drying it out doesn't necessarily make your oils produce more. That's a bit of a myth, right?
Yeah, people are like, your skin panics.
Yeah, your skin panics. Not really. But then it also had things like fucking eucalyptus oil in it, which was in a lot of things back then. Again, it's that menthol refreshing kind of feeling to the skin.
So you've got alcohol,
yeah.
eucalyptus.
Yeah. We had clove oil in there, again, quite irritating, especially if you're oily. The kind of people using this astringent, we're probably going to be acne prone and oily.
Yeah,
right?
yes, yeah. Especially with things like acne and oily skin, you want to see results really quick. And so a product like that, which is just alcohol, immediately as soon as you wipe it and your skin goes like, and you're like, oh my God, it's working.
It must be doing something.
Yeah.
But this is why I have a very personal vendetta about it. Because a lot of dermatologists, I would say in particular, or even like skincare experts, oddly enough, not estheticians, think this is what toners are. And it comes with this whole idea that toners aren't necessary for any routine or for anybody because they think this is what toners are.
Yeah.
And I get it because toners have been rebranded so many times throughout history.
They're on their way to serum. Like
they're essence serums
Yeah,
now. Yeah. So they started off being made in like bathtubs, right? They were kind of like concoctions, kind of like potions. Tonics, that's the word. And then they were making false claims. So the FDA, who were around back then, said like, can't do that.
And
all the way back when. I can't remember. I have a video of this actually.
Oh, check it out sometime.
Second time plugging my channel.
Yeah.
So they basically, the FDA has kind of like stopped them at every point, the toners in general, to say you can't make these claims.
Okay.
So now they are essences, serums,
Yes,
which I kind of like. It's kind of nice. Just
I
like
like
and
the way
done.
they're doing them at the moment. Yeah.
But this is a reason why a lot of people like toners are useless when they're not. They're very, very good at giving you extra hydration if you do want a more gentler, active routine. So a lot of them have like vitamin C's in now, and they're not exfoliating toners. They're their own category. AHAs,
That's a whole
BHAs,
other thing.
They are liquid exfoliants. I
Yeah.
hate when people call them toners. I hate when brands call them toners because it gets very, very confusing.
Yeah, they call them AHA, BHA toner.
And I disagree.
That's not right.
That's not right. So yeah, that's what, and Seabreeze, Clean and Clear, all the same thing. Hate them. And I think the only reason they went viral is because there was nothing else.
There wasn't much education on skin, and for teenagers to be
No.
looking after their skin and it be a quick wipe it on my face, feel the difference, it felt like you were doing something, right?
Yeah, it did. Even back then when we used it.
So this is, I don't hate this type of product, right?
Right.
And this is something that we're actually going to talk about in another episode, but it's something you're going to see a lot this year coming from Western brands. And it's those lip pencils that are rounder on top, they're domed, and they give more of a smudged look around the lip. A brand that released one recently was Rhode, and it was their Peptide Lip Shape, they were called.
Peptide
Lip shape. Yes.
Okay.
So not shaper, lip shape.
Lip shape.
Yeah, and I believe Refi released one before. Refi? I don't know why I called it Refri, like it was a bean.
Refi?
These are like these domed, thicker pencils where you put them on a lip, and they're not meant to give you a solid outline, like a defined solid line like we're used to doing on lips. It's smudgy, it's cloudy. That you're going to see that this year, cloud lips.
Cloudy.
It's that smudgy, it's Korean. It's a Korean trend of that blurred out lip. So the mattes, the velvet textures.
Yeah.
But Rhode released this one and called it a lip shape, peptide lip shape, because it's peptides and all makeup
That's
has to
their
have
thing.
over the top skincare in it now. For
Well,
some
Rhode
reason.
love peptides and everything.
Do they?
Everything's peptide.
Like,
yeah.
calm it down with the makeup though. Like, have those skincare ingredients in. You need to, but let's not base all the makeup on skincare.
I
you
don't
know what
see
I
the
mean?
benefit in peptide and makeup.
No,
It doesn't.
No, and so people were using it and they were like, "Oh my gosh, it's viral!" And of course, people had it on. It's on TikTok Shop. I think it's on Rhode's on TikTok Shop.
I think
right?
they have official US TikTok shop.
Right.
I think.
So everyone was talking about saying it's the best thing ever. But what people usually link to a lip product is longevity. You need something to last a long time on the lip because you're going to eat, you're talking, you're licking your lips, you're accidentally touching your mouth, whatever. But this didn't last a long time. And to give them benefit of doubt, it never said it lasted a long time on their website.
Right.
It never once said it was long lasting.
Yeah.
It never said anything like that. But it was going like viral. I tried it. Oh my God, you could blow that off your lip. And it would come off. It was so bad. It was one of the most overhyped makeup products I think of last year. Nothing special about it. The application wasn't even that good. It would be better if it was like a sometimes you get those contour creams that are like they're kind of slippy, a bit more silicone-y.
No.
Oh no, you wouldn't.
I wouldn't know.
For those of you out there, it was more like that. Like you could literally do this and it would come off. It was one of the worst products I've ever used in my life.
Is there any benefit to a lip product being that what's the word? Transferable, not long wear.
Movement on the lip, and it being a little bit more comfortable, and it not drying down and making your lips look like this.
Like, could you use it and drink with a straw, for example, if
No.
you had an evening?
No,
thing?
not this in particular one. No, because you will need something to dry down a little bit waxier or a little bit matter. But it was almost like the only cream blush. Like it needs that movement because it needs to move with your cheeks. So you couldn't put something down on your cheeks that sets with a waxy texture because it would feel tight and it wouldn't move. So, but that's kind of what you need on the lips. But at the same time, you can't make a pencil that's like this one. That's ideally actually meant to go around your lip more so than inside the lip line.
Oh, so it's for inside the lip.
No, this was a liner.
Oh, so it's not like the gradient bloody lip.
Right, exactly. So it was more for the outside to give that blurred smudge look around the outside of the lip. Do you know what kind of look I'm talking about?
I do,
Not
I do,
really.
yeah.
It's like Colourpop just released something that was like a cloud thing for the lip because that's the trend.
Yeah.
So I think what they've done is release something with the wrong formula, but a product that works really well because these things exist and we'll talk about it in another episode. And I love them. So when I saw these, I was like, oh my God, let me try.
Did you try their blush things?
Yeah, I wasn't
the
a fan.
pocket blush.
I wasn't a fan. You
massive.
know, Vanilla Co. do the same packaging but smaller.
Do they?
And and that was my issue
I had
with
no
them.
idea Vanilla Co did makeup.
Yeah, you know Vanilla Co. The Zero Cleanser.
I know the cleansers,
They
yeah,
do some
yeah.
of the best blushes, but they do like the pocket blush, but that's not what it's called. That's the
actual
pocket
pockety.
blush. But it's small.
All right,
and
right.
the trouble with a big applicator like that for the blush is precision. Like when you apply
I know,
blush,
sure,
you want
aren't
to
you
be
just like
yeah. Rhode have with their makeup. I think they're trying to do some things that are a little bit too different.
Right.
And it's like you kind of need to bring it back one or two and think
Yeah.
about it a little bit better.
No, that
but
makes
everyone was
sense.
hyping that up, and then when people are actually getting it, this is the thing: when people overhype things and it's viral, when people actually get it, they're like, "This is shit. Why was everyone talking
Can I
about
tell
it?"
you what it is with Rhode? What I think it is? Because obviously it launched as a skincare brand before they moved into makeup,
Yeah.
which I think we could tell was always going to be, they're
Yeah,
gonna do
yeah. I
both.
think that's a natural progression.
Yeah.
But like you start with makeup, you go into skin.
Yeah. I think people were shocked at how good the brand was because it's a celebrity skincare
Yes,
brand.
yeah.
And Rhode launched at a time where every celebrity was
doing
launching
everything.
something. So people were like, oh, another fucking
Ellen
celebrity?
DeGeneres was launching her
With
skincare
her-
brand. Her
with her
wildly
woody-
successful skincare brand.
And so people were just kind of like shocked at how good it was. And I do think, I include myself in this, that it got more kind of like hype than it maybe deserved. Like they're good, they're very good products.
And maybe people were talking overhyping it because like I didn't expect it to
I
be
think
this good.
it was a good surprise.
Yeah,
very
yeah,
good
yeah.
surprise. And I do genuinely think Hailey Bieber has a genuine interest in
I
the beauty
do.
world.
I do. I think that's really interesting
Yeah.
with celebrity brands like that is the people that don't have an interest in their
Yeah.
brand. Kim Kardashian. She couldn't give a shit
No,
about her makeup
that's-
brand.
that's
Anything
gone
for-
now.
That's gone.
That's
It's coming
gone.
back again, but give it a year. But Rhode is one where I feel like the celebrity and Rare Beauty and Fenty About Face,
Yeah.
it feels like those people are involved in
It was
it.
about face.
Her. Thank you, Halsey. That's the impression I was singing.
What was that? I would not have got that.
You would in time.
I don't think
With
I
time,
heard
you
that.
would have got that.
So I do think people, but I also think as well, a lot of people suck up to Hailey Bieber because I think
They
she's very
do.
active on social media,
Yeah.
and I do think she actually sees reviews.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of people are like, she's done it again.
I find, right, so you see events where people go, influencers go and they meet the founder of the brand. So it could be Rare Beauty, Rhode, Huda Beauty, One Size. I feel like, and this is, no one's ever said this, but I feel like a lot of people hype them up so they get invited to the event so they can meet the person.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Because it's always like Huda Beauty, for example. She's always at her events. Who else? Someone else.
Selena Gomez is very good at meeting.
Yeah. I know.
influencers.
I feel, and Rode is one of them. I feel like they really, I was like, you did it again. It's like, they don't know you.
It's like when people get sent like a PR package from like Rode, for example, they'd be like, Hailey Bieber sent me. It's like, no, she fucking didn't.
The PR team did,
Like,
which is still great.
Oh, it's still amazing. Yeah. I
Yeah.
just think it's like a hook now. It's
Yeah,
like a
it
hook
is.
category.
Yeah. So I think there is that overhype in chances of you're invited. Come on down and meet Hailey Bieber.
Come for some nibbles and snacks.
Come
Can you imagine if
for some
Hailey
Bombay
Bieber
mix.
put out,
Yeah.
put out some Pringles and Bombay mix?
Sounds like Calypso.
Calypso. No,
Calypso.
no, in the pouches.
No, the drinks that
Capri
you had to
Suns.
stab.
Oh,
what are they called?
oh my God.
Calypos.
I don't think they're around anymore. I
Oh,
think the
they're
plastic
not.
was too plasticky.
Plasticky, yeah, you're
Save the
right.
turtles.
Save the turtles. And the whales.
And the whales. Okay, do you remember the Aztec healing clay?
Oh my God. Wait, was this a skincare product?
This is a skincare product.
And it was marketed as a skincare product.
It was marketed as a skincare
Why do I have in
product?
my mind that it was just some clay people were randomly using?
Because that's what we did.
Yes.
With clay in general.
Clay.
So the Aztec healing clay was a big tub of, let's say, bentonite clay. Like it's one or the other. It's basically the most standard clay that you're going to get in a clay mask, get in cat litter. It's clay.
It's like drugstore pouch clay mask you pick up off the side.
Yeah.
Which is still great. Love
Yeah,
those.
I'll do it. Yeah. This came in a big tub, which, let's be honest, is a clay mask. Mix it with a bit of like warm water, put it on your face. It's going to do what a clay mask does, which is temporarily make everything look a little bit more like your pores a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
Get rid of that excess sebum, maybe a little bit too drying without the other things that people formulate into a nice clay mask, right? But back in the day, this is all we had as a clay mask, right? And to snack on. Bit of clay to snack on.
little snack.
Yeah, bread and clay. But people were mixing this with apple cider vinegar.
Oh my God.
Do you
they
remember?
were. Oh, holy shit.
Oh,
the
so-
things people do.
Honestly, and that's because a lot of people thought that apple cider vinegar had like an AHA component
Yes,
to it. So
yeah,
a
yeah,
slightly
yeah.
exfoliating component to it. And essentially it did. But that's not really how it works on the skin, and it's not always enough. And then when you use anything natural like that, you can't always guarantee the percentage
And-
of the ingredient you're getting.
So were they mixing it in with the clay?
They were.
So if you solidify an ingredient like that in a face pack, let's say, does it have benefits to your skin?
So what do you mean?
So say I have clay. Wait, how did that come? Was it a powder?
It's just a powder in a tub.
Okay, so say I had a bit of that and I was like, oh, I kind of want to put some tea tree in it, for
Right.
example. And I mix it in and then the clay solidify. Well, it goes to that thing that you wipe on your face. Does that tea tree have any benefit when it's being held in? But do you know what I'm saying?
I know what you mean. Yeah, it's like when you get those under eye masks,
Yes.
and they say that they come with this, that, and the
Yeah.
other one. It's like not actually in the mask,
Right,
a little
right,
bit serum, but if
right.
it's in a solidified state.
Yeah,
I know. What you
like
mean.
putting jelly on your face.
Oh
Like,
no, actually, better example. Remember those masks that came with the little, like that sheet mask machine that came with a gelatin capsule,
Right,
and then you
right.
pour all your ingredients in
Right.
and then mix it in the gelatin.
Yes,
and then-
yeah.
So it's in the gelatin.
So
now.
it's been held within
yeah,
that.
like so nothing's
yeah.
getting onto your skin.
Right.
A little bit, but it's like with any natural product that you balance on your skin in a Pinterest DIY formula.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
like
yeah.
it's not gonna really do anything. You know,
Right.
people are experts at making ingredients penetrate the skin.
Yes.
And our skin is an expert at keeping everything out.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
whilst it might have some topical benefits, like it might calm and soothe a little bit or might hydrate and moisturize a little bit, it's not really. You just buy a clay mask that's been formulated with those ingredients.
Right,
you know,
right.
That chemist is actually working.
I can't believe people were doing that.
I can't believe I did it.
But you did it with
I
apple
did
cider
do it
vinegar?
with apple cider vinegar.
How many times?
Once.
So you actively went out and was like, I need to get apple
I did
cider
it on
vinegar.
purpose for YouTube.
Oh, fine,
Well,
okay.
I had apple cider vinegar because I had like bad stomach issues. And a lot of
Yes.
people like it might be acid and balancing. I don't know. It didn't work.
Yeah.
I'm not a nutrition.
Your humours were out
My
of,
hu-
out of sync.
My what?
Your humours. In the old days, they used to bleed you out and stuff. Do you know?
Oh, well, like leeches.
Like medieval times, it's like, oh, you have a cold. Let me just drain you of all your blood.
Bring back medieval
Medieval.
cures. Bring back medieval illnesses. Bring back fainting couches. I want it all back, please.
Bring
Just
back
the
bloodletting.
bloodletting. The hysteria back then is very inspiring.
And you know what? Sorry, just to be really, I was watching something the other day about this, and the pictures. Where they used to paint everything, didn't they?
Oh, all the time.
Was like the prince with his arm out like this of the cutting with blood pouring out of it.
Why?
Because that was what they used to do. But I couldn't have
What,
been
so
that
much so that they just did it.
It's
in
like
a
you have too
picture?
much blood in your body. Do you not know
Hang
this?
on.
They were like, if you're sick, you either have too much blood in your body, too much phlegm, no, mucus, and too much something else, and they would cut you.
Not enough
you.
Jesus.
Not enough Jesus.
Yeah.
Did they believe in Jesus? Yeah,
I think so.
They would cut you and make you lose blood and leeches as well.
Bring it back.
Bring it back.
Bring it back. What were we talking about?
Aztec
Clay. But it wasn't the worst thing because, like I said, it was just a clay mask, but it's possibly the blandest, most boring, most stripping mask. And then you add in apple cider vinegar, and people were using this like twice a week, even more so 2 to 3 times a week, and it's just too much for the skin. It's so irritating. It's acidic on the skin. It stung my skin really, really bad.
It would, right?
It was just
like, oh my God,
horrific.
imagine if you had a slight graze on your face and you're putting that in your face.
Do you know what used to annoy me the most about it? And whenever I talked bad about people were like, oh no, it's like a budget option. It's fucking not.
It's not because you have to buy the
top
vinegar.
Of that clay is like, what, like 20 to 30 quid. And then you have to buy that vinegar fucking from Mother, whichever that means. And that's really expensive as well.
That's the thing, like making your own stuff doesn't mean budget. It means you're spending more on ingredients that go out of date quicker.
Right.
Right.
And it just left you feeling very tight, dehydrated, and everything that you don't want a clay mask to be.
Yeah.
And modern clay masks, they're kind of like whipped now with hyaluronic acid.
That's right.
Yes. And more hydrating ingredients, so you don't get that clay, that awful dryness from a clay mask.
I can't remember the last time I used a clay mask.
No. Do you know what is good though nowadays? Oh, we talked about this in a previous episode. Those clay to mask. No, mask
like the
to
face
cleanser.
washes.
Yeah, the face
love
washes.
Love it.
Because they do everything you want from a clay mask.
Yeah.
And then
Wash
without
away.
the stripping. Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah.
Love that.
I just can't believe that was the peak Pinterest DIY.
It was.
Avocado.
It was.
Honey face mask.
Yes. Yeah.
I think the only thing that I really tried to commit to was the egg white nose pore strips.
Yes. Oh
Do
my
you
God.
remember them?
That kind of did work though. I'm a mess today.
Why are you?
My humors.
Your humors.
It's my humors.
Go let some blood out.
I'm going to throw up.
Go,
and let out some
go
blood.
and faint and throw yourself down some stairs. Why did they do that in Victoria?
Oh, they're just
days?
crazy.
They're crazy.
Imagine coming up with that. Oh, I'm sick. Okay,
Yeah.
so you
you
have
might
too much
wanna-
blood.
I'm glad we've all actually no. I'm actually terrified that the skincare space might be going back to
I
DIY.
think it's going to come back.
Circles and circles of life.
So, and that's how come it's called life.
That's how it comes.
All right, we're back. Just before we get back into it, your favorite product from this week? Anything you have been loving?
Right, I'm gonna need everyone to grow up.
Guys,
And
grow up. We're all humans,
We're
okay?
all humans. We're all adults. I need to talk to you about pee pee poo poo.
About bum bums.
About bum bums. So I do. Well, we both do a lot of like testing to. No,
I mean, we both do.
I poo so much. No, we both do a lot of videos about testing TikTok viral products,
Yes.
right? And during the hunt for these TikTok viral products, I came across this brand called Wipe, which I
I've been
remember
using
you
this for
actually
years.
use it for
Yeah.
years. And this is one of those, we actually mentioned this in a previous podcast, where the hooks for this like TikTok shop thing are awful.
yeah.
People are like doing like a bum hole with their hands and putting like chocolate spread or something around it.
That's so disgusting.
And then they
So
go,
vile.
is this your bum hole after you poo? And if it is, first of all, fiber. You need fiber.
Have a banana and a naked juice?
Have a banana. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or that might be a bit too much for those of IBS.
Oh,
But
yes, yeah.
I have some. I will admit I was a wet wipe user because I have been my whole life, and I have a very delicate bum hole. Everyone
Can you stop
grow
saying
up.
bum hole?
Grow up. So when I saw this wipe thing, I was like, you know what? That's actually a really good idea.
It is
And
a
what
good
this
idea.
wipe stuff does is basically kind of turns your toilet roll into wet wipes.
Yeah.
Like those Andrex wipes.
Yeah.
I feel like it's kind of just lubricant.
It's almost like hand sanitizer, but for your bum bum.
For your bum bum. And they come with refills, like aluminum refill like thingies. And it's just really, really nice to feel nice and clean.
And sometimes you don't want to carry around one of those travel B-days, which is basically like a water bottle with a thing on the end
that you
to-
squirt. Yeah.
So
So we should just all get Japanese toilets.
bring back
Japanese
toilets.
toilets. When I went to Japan for the first time, never seen a toilet like that in my whole life.
Never seen a toilet.
It makes you spend. So yeah. Never seen a toilet in my life. It makes you spend a lot of time on the toilet, right? Just because it's fun.
Yeah.
I remember coming back home and sitting on a toilet for the first time and thinking, this is a fucking clay
I'm
pot.
unsavory.
Yeah. This is peasant. This
Yeah.
is medieval
Medieval peasant toilet.
Why do we not, as a developed country, have Japanese toilets?
Exactly.
Or just like when I went to my friend Hibba's house, she had a little spray.
hose,
The
the
hose.
hose, yeah.
And I was like, why do not we have? Why is
Yeah.
this not part of our
Yeah.
lives?
Yeah.
When I do my bathroom, I'm getting that.
Oh, yeah,
But
100%.
I just thought it's very cool. Makes you feel very fresh and
Listen,
clean.
hygiene grow up.
Grow up.
Hygiene is important.
Everyone get a grip.
Get a grip.
Anyway, Robert, let's go back to the main topic.
Yes. Okay. So I'm a bit shy about this one
No,
because
don't, come on, we're
everyone
just talking
loves
about
this
bum
product. Right? So you say bum bum.
We're going to be one of those podcasts that just keep it real now. Like, we're just
we're
talking about
going to say
real.
bum hole all the
we're
time.
gonna say bum.
I hate this product so much with my whole life, and when I talk about it, loads of people also agree.
Okay, but
And
why are you
it's
scared?
usually because it's one of those products where people be like, I've used this for 20, 50 years.
Okay.
Or it hasn't been out long. Tarte Shape Tape Concealer.
I feel like there's history with this, right?
There is. I don't like
Okay.
Tarte as a brand anyway. I think their
Okay.
ethics are all kinds of wrong.
They do the most annoying fucking brand trips. I think we talked about that.
It's
like Love Island, but with influencers.
Yeah, nothing about the products. You just see a load of drunk people on some water skis.
Yeah.
Tarte Shape Tape is like, the only way I can describe it is they've liquidized some clay.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Imagine a clump of clay.
Wait,
and it's
what
like,
is it?
let's-
Foundation? A concealer? Okay,
Concealer.
right.
And it's very heavy, which concealers are anyway. They have more coverage. But the way it sits on skin, it absolutely disgusts me.
Oh.
Revolting. I haven't had that word in a long time.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Revolting.
Bring it back.
Bring
Bring
it
it
back.
back.
Bring back revolting. I hate it. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I don't think it blends well with other products, like your foundation and things like that. Go on. Question over here.
Why is it called Shape Tape? Is it because of that when people like use concealer to like shape?
Oh, yeah, I mean, and
Okay.
you used to use like
under the
tape,
brows and
physical
stuff.
tape.
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
you,
yeah,
to do all
yeah.
that kind of stuff. I don't know why it's called that because I think it's a terrible name.
It just
it just sounds like it's
catchy,
going
I
to shape
guess.
things up and sharpen and
Yeah,
lift
yeah,
and
yeah.
all this kind of stuff. I just don't like it. I don't like any of their products in general anyway, but the concealer is so overhyped. You might like it, and oh, I'm so happy for you, but it's just overhyped. It's the most overhyped concealer ever. That's it. It's more overhyped than what it's worth.
I feel like it was launched at a time where things went so easily viral.
Yeah.
But when they did go
And there were,
viral,
like,
they
5
were viral.
brands.
Yeah.
5 brands
Wasn't
existed.
it also at the time where a lot of YouTubers had undisclosed affiliate
Right? And
links?
I didn't know about this brand until influencers were talking about it, until I started to get into the online makeup
Right.
world. I didn't know it existed. Never heard of it in my life.
I mean, I guess you wouldn't though because you're in England and
Yeah,
it wasn't
true.
a drugstore brand.
Yeah. No. That's another thing. It's too fucking expensive for what it is. I have used drugstore brand concealers that are much, much better than Tarte Shape Tape.
Yeah. Does it still
It's
have the ugly
claggy.
packaging?
That's the word. Claggy.
Revolting and claggy.
Revolting and claggy, and it's just overdone. And I think Tarte is another brand where people like overhype it to a point where it's like it's actually not that good.
I don't know what else they do other than that tape shape.
Oh,
Tape
they're
shape,
one of those
shape
brands
tape.
that are like, here's a new lip product. Let's call it.
Slutty lips. Things like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
okay,
things like that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
yeah. It's like you need to calm down.
Yeah.
I just don't like.
It's
them.
not 2016
Yeah, and I
anymore.
think the brand altogether just gives me icky vibes where I'm like, I just don't.
Yeah, I think they're not very good at
getting people to like them.
getting people to like them and
You know what
taking
it is?
accountability for things that they
Their
do.
brand is one of those brands where they want people to hate them, and I don't understand why you would want that. They do all these trips that everybody hates. They do things publicly that people hate, and they want you to hate them, and I don't understand why. And they hate you.
They do. Fact,
Especially
I heard,
you, James.
especially me.
I'm sorry, Zoe.
No, I understand. That's
I had a
fine.
message from Melinda.
Melinda at
Who's
Tarte
at
Shape
Tarte,
Tape. Yeah. No, I get that. Can we finish on one that I think we'll both agree
I think
on?
we'll both agree.
You don't even know what it is. Can you calm down? The Caudalie Beauty Elixir.
No, you know I like this.
No, you don't.
The spray.
No, you don't.
I told you I like this spray.
When did you tell me that?
I love this spray. I love Caudalie.
You like it too. Have you used it? Caudalie Beauty Elixir.
The spray. Oh, I love it. I really, really like it.
I'm gonna get beat up after this. I
yeah,
think.
we're going to take you behind it.
Right. Let me. Okay. A case against Caudalie Beauty.
Just so you
Elixir.
know, just before you go into this, not to go in with confidence because everyone here agrees with you.
Right. No,
disagrees
I
with
have
you
something.
even.
I have something to read to you. Hang on.
No. Can I tell you why I like it though to begin with, right? Okay, so as from a makeup perspective, right? Sometimes you just want to freshen things up a little bit. It feels refreshing, it smells refreshing, and it hydrates your makeup again. I really like it.
It doesn't smell refreshing. It smells like someone's brushed their teeth and they're breathing
In
on you.
your
Hang
personal
on.
opinion.
Right. Can I just read something to you?
Yes.
If their website would load. They say that this beauty elixir is inspired by a 16th century youth elixir. And you can fucking tell.
Tonic.
Going back to toners, this is a bathtub tonic. It's got so much shit in it that we should not be putting on our skin.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Wait, I am into fragrance in skincare.
Yes.
I love a bit of fragrance. As we were saying earlier, we love a sensorial experience.
Yeah.
Peppermint.
Love it.
Rosemary.
Love it on my skin.
Citrus.
Oh.
Right? These are all things that you do not put on your face. You
It's
do
a
not
lot.
spray on your face. Maybe in a wash-off product, but something that's encouraged to refresh your fucking skin throughout the day, because you said that earlier too. Constant application of rosemary and peppermint, and what was the other fucking thing? Citrus.
Yeah,
and then
I
that
see
bad
what-
alcohol.
I see where you're coming from.
And there's nothing in here that makes this a good product. I'm gonna say it. If you want a good refreshing spray, there are so many other options rather than this overpriced mouthwash in a fucking bottle. I'm gonna bring you other options. I can't handle it. I can't have this.
I personally really like it. You know what? I also like that their like water spray. What was that all about?
Oh, their grape water is really
That's nice too.
That's just an antioxidant spray. It's like Evian water, but they
It's-
Caudalie
it's
actually.
nice.
We're going to talk about them in another episode because they do have some products that I really actually like.
I love Caudalie. I love their night. Is it the night serum, the white one?
Oh, the white one. Yes. No, I don't actually know what it's called.
We don't even need to talk about this one because it's the end of the episode. But Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. If
Okay.
you want to stick to your bed sheets, go ahead. Well, thank you.
And on that, we finish.
And
up.
on that, we're not going to say anything else.
But do let us know, actually, in the comments if you're watching this on YouTube and Spotify, your most hated, truly viral products. Do let us know. And don't forget to follow and subscribe. And hopefully, we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Bye.